Hey Black Diamonds, I'm Adriana, and today we're bringing you a special episode featuring some Black Diamond staff members who have had family members serve our country. Our first staff member, Miss Stephanie Bennett, is our FACS and FCCLA teacher. She has had multiple family members serve, including her father-in-law, brother-in-law, uncle, and many more. Now we will turn to Miss Bennett for more information on her veterans. And who is your veteran to you?
Well, I have several veterans in my family between myself and my husband. He has, his dad and his dad's brother, and then his stepdad, whom I knew personally as my father-in-law. I also have an uncle and a brother-in-law, two brother-in-laws actually. We have several family members who have served in the military.
How has your veteran inspired you?
Well, in many ways they have inspired us, but probably one specifically is their servitude. They have always served others. So not only have they served our country, but when they either retired from the military, they have either served maybe in the school system, maybe in a political office, in their church, in their community. So no matter what, they're always serving, and they have that servant's heart, and that is very, very important to my husband and I.
And what's your favorite memory about your veteran?
Well, I will talk about my uncle. So my Uncle Brian, he is a retired CSM in the Army. He has been stationed all over the country, all over the world. I've got a lot of fond memories of my Uncle Brian, but I will say I remember being in the third grade, so this was a long time ago, and that was when Desert Storm began, and that was his first initial tour of any kind of combat or just being overseas. And so he was in Desert Storm, and then when I think it was Project Iraqi Freedom, if I said that right, when that began in the early 2000s, he did another 3 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. But there are so many fond memories when he'd come back and we would talk about his experiences and what all he saw and why he does or why he did what he did. He's retired now and just living his best life. But I think what I love most about him and the memory that I have of him just talking with him is the fact that if he could do it again, I think he would. He would do it all over again.
Our next staff member, we have Miss Whitney Sharp. Miss Sharp teaches high school English classes. One special veteran to her was her father. Now we will hear more from Miss Sharp. And who is your veteran to you?
My dad.
How has your veteran inspired you?
My dad is inspirational, I guess just because he's consistent in his integrity and the way he treats people. He's just kind and gentle and thoughtful.
And what's your favorite memory with your veteran?
It's really hard to choose my favorite memory because my dad is just a memorable person. I'd say any time I spend with my dad's probably my favorite.
Many people may wonder what all branches are included in our military. According to the Department of Defense, we have the Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, Coast Guard, and National Guard. The Army is the largest and oldest service in the U.S. military. The Army provides the ground forces that protect the United States. On, above, and below the water, the Navy is America's forward deployed force and is a major deterrent to aggression worldwide. The Air Force provides a rapid, flexible, and lethal air and space capability that can deliver forces anywhere in the world within hours. The Space Force organizes, trains, and equips space forces to protect the U.S. and allied interests in space and to provide space capabilities to joint force. The Marine Corps is a component of the Department of the Navy. The Marine Corps maintains amphibious and ground units for contingency and combat operations. The Coast Guard provides law and maritime safety enforcement, marine and environmental protection, and military naval support. Part of the Department of Homeland Security during peacetime, the Coast Guard operates under the Navy during times of war. Composed of the Army National Guard and the Air National Guard, the National Guard is a versatile force supporting combat missions, domestic emergencies, humanitarian efforts, homeland security operations, and more. As Black Diamonds, we are thankful for those who have served past or present. Thank you.